A sea of red greeted Texas Tech head coach Tommy Tuberville and the Red Raider football team as they began their journey to Jones AT&T Stadium for their first game of the 2010 season.
I think Raider Walk it's something different, but it also involves the fans a lot more in what we're doing as a football team. It makes them feel like they're a part of it, and they're as much a part as anybody.
Seeing your fans, and everybody that's supporting you, just sitting there, just cheering us on, all the adrenaline got, just rushed. I was ready to play right then and there,
It's really, I think, going to help our players because they can now see the excitement that the fans have, and it carries on into the locker room, pregame warm-up, and then into the game.
Red Raiders and Mustangs, of course, on national television today. The entire student section, almost all of the Red Raider season ticket holders, which, by the way, a record number of them this year, all with their red. This is a sea of red, as was hoped here for the 2010 season opener.
Tommy Tuberville asked for that, and his wish has been granted. Now it's up to his team to get the second part of that, and that's beat SMU. But Red Raider fans have showed up today in numbers, and they have come in red.
They leave the stadium, I said. Make sure they know they play the game. Make sure that. Fifth.
To his right throws, and a big hit knocks the football loose. It was Cody Davis that knocked it away.
Just leveled Beasley.
Pick that 16. Go pick that thing up, mate. We dancing right now. We dancing.
Play fast, be physical. Okay, do a great job with your substitution. We're ready to roll.
Here you go. Here you go. NASCAR, NASCAR.
NASCAR race, go.
Potts looking to the near, throws for Lewis. He's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Ho! A fade pattern left side on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders. It's Lyle Leon for his third touchdown kill and gets plastered in the backfield. A double sack there.
Oh, man.
Flushed out of the pocket, and Brian Duncan has him for a sack. And the Red Raiders have victory number 1 in the 2010 season.
With the game over and their foe vanquished, the Red Raiders would only have a moment to reflect before they resumed their season-long journey.
Attitude, family, discipline, accountability.
Let them feel us! Let them feel us! Let's go!
Following their season-opening win, the Red Raiders headed to the locker room to begin the next step of their season-long march.
Yeah, after the game, you just want to let them know that it's gotten here, we played it, it's over.
It's been a long 8 months for all of you. Long 8 months. This is for you guys. You deserve it. You deserve to get off to a good start.
You have to put a personality on a team, and as you get into a first game, it creates its own personality, work ethic, team, family, atmosphere.
You got to beat somebody when you're tired.
And so once you get into the season, it all has to start coming together, and that family attitude has to be there with you, the team attitude. So it's very important that you understand this is not an individual sport, it's a team sport.
Both sides of the ball, kicking game. We made mistakes and all, but we did a lot of good things in all of it.
I think now all the players know what I expect and what their coaches expect in trying to be successful.
But you know what? You finished.
The biggest thing in our first game was the effort. We made a lot of mistakes, but all those can be corrected. As I told them, effort can't be corrected.
We made a few mistakes, but hey, they did not want back up off the ground at the end.
Either they're going to give effort or they're not, and we had a tremendous effort out of most of the players.
That's what it's all about.
We made mistakes on the run, and if you're going to make them, that's how you want to make them in football.
I'm proud of all of it.
But it was a great day. It was a great effect at the end. We won the game. All that work that they'd put into it paid off, but now it's time to keep building.
Now we'll get much better this week. We'll get much better. Now we've played somebody, we know what to expect, we'll get in a routine, but we got to keep pressing.
Everything now is, we're kind of like a ship sailing. We've got to keep it going. We've got to keep picking up speed.
One thing that I'd like to say too, SMU did a fantastic job of staying in there. I thought we had them knocked down a couple of times, but they kept getting up. We had a little bit more depth in some areas. We were able to move guys in and out, but they've got a good football team. They'll win a lot of games. You got to step up and you have to make plays. I mean, you just got to point to them. Usually it's different guys, but it's just effort.
Straight back to throw, looking left, looking deep. He's got a receiver going down, but it's intercepted. Great position by DJ Johnson to pick it off.
And this year they're just sound and solid and good, and I mean, there's not enough adjectives to describe them. It's they're doing different things and mixing things up. They got players out there. They're great athletes. It's just a great defense. It's a new look, and it's exciting to watch them. So when we come off the field, it's exciting to see the defense perform.
Proud of their teammates. I like for them to brag about their teammates.
Talk good about my teammates, and because the rest of my team does really well every single week. And, they're the reason we win the game. So they're great athletes and great players. So that's why I need to go in there and kind of express that to the rest. Everybody who's watching.
You never get anywhere in football unless the guy next to you helps you out. I mean, you can't do it by yourself.
I give credit again to the defensive line and to the defense, man. Just the scheme itself.
I think it's great to do interviews. I think they grow up a lot. They understand a lot about what the free press is all about.
For sitting in front of a camera, I would say my personality is, hey, I can do that. I have fun doing it. You just got to answer those questions. You just got to stay, stuck to the questions they answer you.
When you talk about just the heat out there, and particularly still how you had to battle that to still be able to make plays there at the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of people still talk about the heat in Lubbock. It's not that bad compared to where I'm from, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where you got a humidity plus heat. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's something that we adapt to.
It all boils down to representing Texas Tech, and so I'll be looking forward to a lot of more interviews.
They're not just representing themselves and what they say. They're representing the football team, the athletic department, the entire school. Well, the main focus is organization. What we do is we talk about, okay, how did we prepare for the last game? Is there anything that we need to change to make it better in terms of organizational parts of it? Can we make it any better? Can we make it more efficient to where it'll make us a better football team? It's very important that everybody's on the same page.
When you have a plan and we're all a part of the plan, I think it goes more smoothly. And that's our overall goal, is to make sure that we're a team and things are going in one accord. We talk about team. We talk about our team being a team. Well, it has to come from us too. People kind of get confused and they think, because we're coaches, you're either offense or your defense or your special teams. No, we're a family. And going into a game, the game plan is for the team. The game plan is not for the offense, it's not for the defense. We do things together, and we have to make sure that it goes hand in hand.
After you've played a game, obviously between that point, the players go home. To the next day, we grade the film. Each coach grades his individual players on effort, technique, fundamentals, finish. Did they finish the play? We kind of talk about problems. Where was a problem in this certain play, or where was a problem in this play? Was it effort? Was it technique? Is there anything that we need to change? And then once we get that all graded, then we have a team meeting. We have to learn from the film today. We watch, again, you make more improvement from the first and second game than any time during the year. You learn, from the film. Everything shows up, and so they have to be accountable. Understand what we did wrong in terms of the game and try to improve. And we talk about team awards and how we played. I want to focus on that one game for a short period of time with the team together. We praise all the players, but we're also very critical. Yesterday was about an average day on special teams. We missed 2 field goals. We had a kickoff return back about 80, 90 yards. But special teams have to be sold to the players that you can win or lose games on special teams, no matter how you play on offense or defense. If you play special teams, you take pride in it. It's more important than anything we do.
Special teams, people misunderstand it because special teams, that tells a story. That is the heart and soul of your team.
It is a privilege to be on special teams. Lights, camera action. We all watch the special teams. I want them to know that that's one, if not the most important thing that we do, because it's very hard to do and it creates field position.
Guys, recognize that the ball's kicked. Read your keys, wedge going away from you. Returners in the middle of the field, got to be squeezing fast,
We'll find out a lot about, are we doing things right? Are we asking too much of a player doing one technique? Can he get it done?
Get their hands up and get their hand on the ball. If we don't give up any push at all, I got to get a hand on them. That is exactly how you played all day, soft and high.
There it is right there. There it is. We're going to take this thing right up the hash, hit it out to the side.
Julius again?
Backside.
Again?
Oh, watch these things. Watch these things.
Coach, find somebody else who want to play. 13 don't want to play.
That's taking a play off right there, 8. That's taking a play off.
Everybody has to be involved in it. And that's why we all coach it very hard as far as offense coordinator, defense coordinator. Everybody coaches from the head coach.
Somebody tries to turn around and go get somebody else. That's a heck of a job. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Good job. This is a physical and mental sport, and so you've got to really get in their minds. And these 18, 19, 20-year-old guys respond differently. But I want to praise them as much as I possibly can because, you know, patting somebody on the back goes a long way.